Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. It is Real Talk with IJ. So today we are going to be talking about how to make your girlfriend go wild in the bedroom. Yes, okay. It's going to be a very juicy topic. So if you know you're outdoor, please put your headphones because you don't want to disturb people around. And if you know you're below 18, please kindly exit this channel because I don't want to be responsible for anything that happens in your life that I don't know. But if you know you're below 18, please exit the door because this topic is going to get juicy in minutes. Now that we're done with that, let's go. Hi, my name is IJ. Welcome to Real Talk with IJ. Here on my channel, we'll talk about love, sex, and relationship. We try to help the men understand women and pick the best woman for them at the end of the day. So today we're talking about how to make your woman go wild. Yes, I have dropped topics like how to eat her pussy, how to finger her. I'm going to drop all the links in this video, so make sure to go check it out. So today I'm just going to tell you some simple ways to help you make your woman go wild, seriously wild. Like if she's in the office, if she's in her workplace, if she's anywhere and she thinks about what happened last night, she's going to be you don't ever want me to say it. So let's just start this video really fast because I want to keep it short and simple. And like you all know, all of my videos where I talk about sex, I always talk about hygiene first. So be sure to stay clean and fresh, okay? You know you're going to have sex with your woman. You know you want to make your woman go crazy. You know you want to make your woman feel good, go wild and all that. The first thing you need to think about is hygiene. You need to have brushed your teeth. You need to have taken a very good shower. You need to have had a clean shave. You need to have, had some perfumes, body cream, just make sure you're fresh. Make sure you look sweet. Make sure you feel sweet. Make sure you feel fresh. Because I'm very sure if you also want to go in on your woman and she doesn't smell fresh, you're not going to like it. So the first step is hygiene. Okay, I always stress about this. Hygiene is very important. Your teeth, your armpits, and down below needs to be fresh, needs to be clean, needs to be well taken care of. Secondly, take your time to explore your woman's body. A lot of you just know point one and point two, which is kiss, boobs. Oh, point one, point two, and point three, kiss, boobs, and down below. Okay, now there are so many parts on a woman's body that is so freaking exciting for her. And these are parts where you touch and she goes really wild. There are so many places to touch on a woman's body. I'm sure I have a video on where to kiss a woman to help make her go crazy. I'm going to put the link somewhere here. Be sure to go check out that video. It's really amazing. It's going to really help you understand your woman's body. Now, on a woman's body, there are so many places that tickles, okay? If she's ticklish, most women are ticklish, especially when they're in the mood to have sex. There are simple places where you just have to kiss, where you just have to caress a little, where you have to play with, like her cleavage. If you kiss all of this part, it makes her feel. Oh, I touched my speaker. Sorry. Now, if you touch all of these parts, you make her feel good. If you kiss her neck, if you whisper in her ears, if you kiss her ears, if you kiss this part of her body, if you kiss her lower back, if you kiss her ribs, if you kiss her belly button, if you kiss in between her legs. Now, there are too many places to mention a few where you can explore on a woman's body to make her go crazy. So don't just go from point one, two, and down below, and that's it. So take your time, explore your woman's body. And while exploring, pay attention to her body because there are places where you stay and she starts going crazy. Now, once you notice that part, once you have found out that part that tickles her the most, where she really wants and she enjoys the most, then pay attention to that part. After going around, come back to that spot and tease her again. Make sure that you tease her on those spots that she really likes. Thirdly, just like exploring her body, foreplay. Take time to do foreplay, okay? Take time to explore her body. Take time to put your woman in the mood. Don't just go 1 to 3 and say, oh, I think she's wet. No, she's not wet, okay? The vagina is naturally wet, but you want her to be juicy. You want a woman to be juicy before you go into having sex with her. So not just making her feel wet. You need to make sure that she's juicy enough for you to go down. So foreplay is paramount. Kiss your woman. Make her beg you to insert your dick inside of her. Okay, yes, I said the word. So make sure that you enjoy this foreplay. You take your time. Use everything you can. Fingers, mouth, sex toys. If she allows you, make sure you give her foreplay that she's almost done even before you start. That's what your woman wants. So take your time, understand foreplay, understand what she likes to be done to her. Some women do not like fingers, some women do not like oral sex. Know what your woman likes and give it to her during foreplay to put her in the mood and help her go wild. Now, you need to take your time. A lot of you are so much in a hurry when you're in the bedroom, and I don't even understand the point. Where are you running to? It's not a marathon. Nobody needs to arrive first. Nobody needs to be the winner. Take your time in the bedroom. Concentrate on pleasure, not performance. Don't think about how you want to have her for 60 minutes. Don't think about how you want to have her for hours, for weeks, for days. No. Think about how you want to pleasure her on uncountable. Think about how many times you want to make her scream. Think about how many times you want to make her come. Think about how you want her to feel sweet. Concentrate on pleasure, not performance. Okay? Pleasure is it, not performance. So don't take your time. Take your time in the bedroom. Take your sweet time while you're with your woman, except it's a quickie. If it's a quickie, then you just want to be done and out. Okay, but if you know this lady is here to stay and you want to give her the best time of her life, then there's no need to rush anything. Take your time. Take your time on that girl's body. Take your time on your woman's body, and you'll see how crazy you can make her feel. The next thing is you need to go down on her. Now, I don't care what anybody thinks, but oral sex is key, at least for this generation that we are in. I don't know what's going to happen in the next 10 years, but when it comes to oral sex, I know a lot of men are very selfish. See, nobody's judging, but I'm somehow judging. If you want a girl to give you oral sex, then you have to be more than willing to give her oral sex, because who is here to lose? Everybody is here to enjoy themselves. So if you enjoy oral sex, then how bad is it for you to give it to your woman too? I don't care how selfish you are or self-centered. If you're going to receive, then you have to give. And what a lot of you don't know is a lot of women ejaculate, or a lot of women come doing oral sex more than doing penetration, and a lot of women prefer oral sex more than penetration. That's why a lot of women are becoming lesbians, because a lot of women know how to pleasure a lot of women. So as a man, you need to know how to pleasure your woman, or you're going to lose all of them to this community. So be sure to think of oral sex when you think about making your woman go wild. Oral sex is one thing that will make your woman go crazy. You can come back later and tell me thank you, because if you've not been doing oral sex, then you have been depriving your woman of a pleasure that she will be craving for, and maybe she's not even ready to tell you, or she doesn't know how to tell you. But oral sex will make your woman go crazy. Try it today. Now the next thing is you need to learn how to delay your ejaculation. Yes, I know sometimes when this ejaculation is coming, you just cannot stop. Okay, I understand perfectly well. You just cannot stop. You just want to have it done. Please learn to control your ejaculation. Learn to keep your dick hard enough. Because, see, most men, once they are done with the first round, that is it. I know a lot of men will say the first round should be short and the next round is longer, but that first round also, your woman looks out for that first round. So you need to learn how to control your ejaculation. You need to learn how to keep your dick hard for a longer time, because see, all of those, the first time and then it's done, and then you start trying to pressure this woman to get your dick hard again. You start telling her, do this, do that, put me in the mood. We don't want all of that. No, you need to learn how to control your ejaculation. You need to learn how to keep your dick hard longer to make your woman go wild, because if you cannot control your ejaculation at that point when you're maybe driving her to her peak, and then you cannot control it, and then you just, she's not gonna go wild. She's gonna go. She's not gonna go wild, but she's gonna go crazy, because she's going to be so angry that you did not allow her reach also. So you need to learn how to control your ejaculation. You need to learn how to keep your dick hard longer. Okay, now while having sex with your woman, you need to learn how to talk dirty. I've been saying I'm going to make a video on this, but I've still not made it, but I'm going to try and make it now. Learn how to talk dirty when you're having sex with your partner. It makes the mood sweeter. It makes the mood more wild. Okay, talk about how you enjoy riding her. Talk about how, you know, her JJ feels so warm, feels so sweet, feels so juicy, how you can stay here for the rest of your life. Okay, just talk dirty. Tell her things that she wants to hear. Tell her how much you've missed her. Tell her how much you always crave for this. Tell her how much this is the sweetest thing, that you just tell her something. Okay, tell her something. When you're having sex with your woman, you want her to keep going crazy, you need to talk to her. You need to plant fantasies in her head. You need to talk dirty to your woman. Go learn how to talk dirty to your woman. Almost every woman likes it when you talk dirty to them. Not the very religious ones though, mind you, so be careful. But I don't know. I don't know all of these very religious people. Maybe also they like it dirty, because I think everybody enjoys sex. But for this generation, I'm talking to you, Allah. Learn to talk dirty to your girlfriend, because she likes it. It's going to make her, see, if you're talking dirty to your girlfriend and she's about to come, if you're talking dirty to your girlfriend and she's about to come, I don't know how to explain it, but it's going to be so wild. It's going to be so wild that she's going to go to work the next day, and she's going to be thinking about the whole experience, and she's going to want more. If you talk to her, if you talk to her while you're making her come, just do this and contact me later. Yes, I said it. Now with your partner, if you feel like, okay, you guys have been doing the regular, you guys can talk about doing something new. You could try sex toys, you could try different positionings, you could try something wild. Now there are people who don't mind involving a third party in their relationship or in their sex life. I personally have never tried it. I don't know if I've ever tried it because I'm a very jealous person. But now a lot of people like to introduce something new. So you want a girlfriend to go crazy, try something new. You could try blindfolding, you could try handcuff, you could try spanking, you could try sex toys, you could try something that is not going to kill her, obviously. Okay, so you could try something a little bit dangerous or mysterious. Just try something. It sparks up your sex life. It's going to make her go crazy. It's going to give her a new feel, and it's going to bring out another side of her that you might have not even seen, and that is the wild we are aiming for. So try something new in your sex life. Introduce some equipment. Okay, introduce some tools. Okay, let me call it tools. Introduce some tools in your sex life and see how wild it would make your girlfriend go. You could also try role play. I know a lot of people try role play. A lot of people, I don't know what kind of role play I will try generally, but I know a lot of people do role plays, and they just make it they just make it sweet. You know how you have fantasies, okay? Maybe you have fantasies of having sex in your office. Maybe you have fantasies of having a wine night stand. Maybe you have fantasies of having sex in the washroom. I don't know if that's a fantasy. I think it's a normal thing though. But maybe you have fantasies of just create a scene, something in your head that you've always wanted to do, okay? And then you and your partner can get in that mood and have sex with you thinking of that fantasy that you've always wanted. Okay, now this is very good in achieving an amazing sex. Okay, think of a fantasy, talk with your partner, play the role in that fantasy, create that scene and have sex. Make yourself go wild, make yourself explore and enjoy sex so widely. So role play is a perfect way to enjoy sex with your partner or to make your girlfriend go wild. Let her create that fantasy and help her achieve sex using her fantasy. And the last thing I want to tell you that will make your girlfriend go crazy or go wild in the bedroom is occasional quickie. Now, you know how you don't plan it. Maybe she's making lunch or dinner and you just grab her and tell her you want to make her feel good for 2 minutes. Occasional quickie can be very good, especially if you're with a woman who is spontaneous. I know a lot of times women are stressed and they don't want to have sex, but occasional quickie is actually really sweet. And if you can always catch your girlfriend in an occasional quiz emotional what the fuck if you can catch your girlfriend in an occasional quickie, these quickies are so cool. Perhaps she's getting dressed to go to work, perhaps she's just back from the market, she wants to cook, just something random, she's doing something. Occasional quickie is one way to make your girlfriend go crazy because she's not thinking of sex right now, and then you just bring in sex and you just do it before she realizes what is happening. You're already making her go wild. So occasional quickie is another way to make your girlfriend go wild because she's like, wow, that did not just happen. Oh my god. That's what occasional quickie does to your girlfriend. So be sure to think of occasional quickies for you and your girlfriend because it's going to drive her crazy. Now, all you have to know about all of this is every woman is different. Now, some of this tip is not going to work for some women, while some is going to work for some women. So try to understand your woman, then plan on how you want to drive her crazy. And some of the things that might not work for some women is, introducing a third party, like having threesomes, introducing sex toys. Some women will not want that. Role play, some people may feel very shy to do role play. Like I said, oral sex, not everybody wants oral sex, and blindfolding and all of that might be too risky for a lot of people. So try to understand your partner before you try to introduce all of this. And it's okay, even if your partner doesn't want all of this, you can gradually make them see reasons why you should do it, and you should practice gently with them. Okay, you can introduce it one at a time and make sure you go gently. Make sure they are comfortable with whatever you want to have with them before you have sex with them, because consent is paramount when it comes to making love, when it comes to having sex, when it comes to going wild in the bedroom. So make sure you have the consent of your woman before you decide to do all of this craziness to make her go wild in bed. Now, I hope you found all of this educative as well as entertaining, because the purpose of this video is to be educative, most importantly. Now, be sure to check out my other videos. I have amazing content on love, sex, and relationship on this channel, and also on my TikTok, I have amazing content. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. And please follow my vlog channel. I have a vlog channel here on YouTube where I talk about my day-to-day life activity as a black girl living in Dubai. I'll put the link here. Now, please go subscribe just as you have supported me on this channel. Now, until next time, stay loved, stay beautiful, and bye for now. Mwah, mwah.